and the border has lovely genda buttis or chrysanthemums. Kanjivaram calls a morning evening border, which is a smaller border on top and a larger border below. Beautiful floral motifs and diamond forms. The border has again got a kodimalar kind of pattern below. It's a deep violet, it's a brinjal purple. It's got the same kodimalar pattern on top and bottom. It's got lavender and a beautiful coffee brown border. The top is a geometric pattern, and then if you look at the central band of the pallu, it's actually got oval motifs. The geometric bands are again there in the bottom. If you look at it, there are silver zari floral motifs, and then the border itself has beautiful quilkan motifs. If you look at the floral motifs, they've got meenakari work all over. This is again got nakashi work all over the body, and it's interspersed with zari. Beautiful bright parrot green pallu. It's got one row of floral motifs on top. Got a beautiful beige border with some very contemporary floral kind of patterns. Border on both sides with aremadam and some tutri poo kind of motifs. Beautiful burnt orange pallu with floral patterns. There's a central band with diamond patterns and ovals inside. So it's very geometric. Looking for a Kanjivaram saree that's lightweight, trendy designs, and easy to wear? Hello, Avishya fans and saree lovers. I'm happy to introduce you to our latest collection of lightweight fancy Kanjivarams. The sarees come in very trendy colors. They are lightweight, and the designs are also very, very fancy. Let me just open up one for you. I'm going to choose this one. This is a beautiful dusky rose saree. Look at it. It's got a lovely lavender border. The saree has got peacock and floral motifs, and the border has lovely genda buttis or chrysanthemums. Kanjivaram calls a morning evening border, which is a smaller border on top and a larger border below, and then a row of brick-like motifs below. The same brick motifs come in the top border also. Now let's look at what the pallu looks like. Pallu is a beautiful lavender, the same color as the border. There are two rows of the same genda buttis on both sides, and then there is beautiful floral motifs and diamond forms. You look at it, there's two kinds of florals. One is a thinner flower and the other is a traditional 3-petal flower. Now let's look at what the blouse looks like. The blouse is the same lavender, so if you look at the saree, this is how it looks at its worn. And there's one more special thing in this saree. If you look at the tassels, typically Kanjivaram sarees leave space for the tassels between the saree and the blouse, so you can cut them off and make the tassels. There are alternating lavender and zari tassels. So actually when the saree is cut and the tassels are worn, you have silver zari and lavender tassels. The other special thing about this range is that it's very, very lightweight. The silk is beautiful to feel. It's very lightweight, easy to drape, and actually you will see this only when I drape the saree. So I'm just going to drape the saree for you. Feel the drape of the saree only when I drape the saree. See, here it is. It's beautiful. It's lightweight. I can't feel the weight of the saree at all, and it's got a lovely shimmer. In fact, across the body there's a beautiful shimmer. Lots of times customers ask us whether this is similar to soft silk. No, it's not. Soft silk Kanjivarams are very soft. The drape is very flowy. Actually feels a little like Mysore crepe. Whereas this saree feels like a traditional Kanjivaram. It got little of the firmness and the stiffness of a Kanjivaram drape and the sizzle of a trendy saree. The next saree which you're going to see is a beautiful Ramar green Kanjivaram saree. It's got floral motifs across the body, and the borders again got a kodimalar kind of pattern below, and then it got a pattern of diamonds on the top. Now let's look at the pallu. The pallu is the same color as the border. It's a deep violet. It's a brinjal purple. It's got the same kodimalar pattern on top and bottom, and then in the center it's got a trellis-like pattern. Now the blouse is the same color as the pallu. Let me first drape the saree. This is how the saree looks when draped. The silver saree and the green and purple combination makes it very trendy, and you can wear it for a party or any occasion. The blouse, of course, is the same purple as the pallu. It's got the same designs as the body in a nakashi weave in the blouse. So if you pair this blouse with the saree, it look lovely. The contrast will look really beautiful. The next saree that you're going to see is a lovely lavender. It's a very unusual color combination. It's got lavender and a beautiful coffee brown border. The body itself has got nakashi work in diamond patterns across, and the border has got like fern leaf kind of motifs in silver. The patterns are spread across the border. The saree also has a morning evening border. So the top border is smaller and the bottom border is bigger. Now let's look at how the pallu looks. The pallu's got two patterns. The top is a geometric pattern, and then if you look at the central band of the pallu, it's actually got oval motifs. The geometric bands are again there in the bottom. So let me drape the saree and show it to you. It's a nice, bright, happy combination. The lavender and brown look very lovely. It's a very unusual combination, but it's very bright and cheery. Now the blouse itself is the same rust brown. So this is how it looks when worn in contrast. So this entire range of sarees, you don't need to look for contrast blouses. The entire collection collection comes with contrast blouses, so you can just stitch the blouses that are already available and then wear them. The next saree that we are seeing is a lovely bottle green. It's got nakashi work all over the body. Actually, this is a very traditional design. If you look at it, there are silver zari floral motifs, and then the border itself has beautiful quilkan motifs, and then paisleys in a floral pattern. Now it's a dark green saree with a light green border with almost an olive green border. Now let's look at the pallu and what it looks. Pallu is a beautiful olive green pallu. It's got the same quilkan patterns on top. Then the central floral pattern. If you look at the floral motifs, they've got meenakari work all over. The silver has a light yellow zari inside, and then the quilkan patterns below. Now the blouse also actually has the same nakashi pattern across, and it's a beautiful olive green blouse. Now let me drape this saree and show it to you. Lovely. It is beautiful, and it also looks very grand and very festive. You can actually wear it to a wedding, and it's such a beautiful saree, and the feel is very lightweight. And look at the blouse. The blouse looks beautiful in contrast to the saree. It's a grand but very subtle look, because the olive green sort of makes the entire look very demure. It's a beautiful color combination. The next saree we are going to see is again a traditional design. This is again got nakashi work all over the body, and it's interspersed with zari. Beautiful peacock motifs. The peacock, unlike the traditional peacocks though, which typically are dancing, this peacock is sitting perched on a tree, so its feathers are falling down, and then it's got a lovely olive green yellow kind of mixed border. The border has got a floral pattern, then it's got a diamond pattern, a rhombus like pattern, paisleys, very intricately woven border. Now let's look at what the pallu looks like in the saree. Beautiful bright parrot green pallu. It's got one row of floral motifs on top. Then there are diamond patterns across the body of the pallu with floral motifs, and then one more band of like a kodimalar kind of pattern. A bright green blouse. Now let me drape the saree and show this to you. Beautiful. Very bright, very happy combination, very festive. And look at this in combination with the blouse. This saree is like a popping saree. It looks so beautiful when worn. The next saree we are seeing in this collection, this is a lovely blue. It's almost like a steel blue, and it's a very contemporary design. It got silver zari motifs. It's got horizontal lines across the body, and if you look at the horizontal lines, there's a central diamond and then wonky kind of patterns around it. Then there are floral motifs in the interspersed band, and then it's got a contrast lighter border. It's typically most Kanjivaram sarees, the body is dark and the light and the border is dark, but in this case the body is a darker color and the border is a light color. It's got a beautiful beige border with some very contemporary floral kind of patterns. Border on both sides with arai madam and some tutripu kind of motifs. Now let's look at how the pallu looks. Beautiful beige pallu. The pallu's got floral motifs like a kodimalar pattern across in silver zari. It looks very stylish and contemporary, and then it's got a matching beige blouse. So I'll drape the saree so that you can see how it looks. Beautiful. Looks lovely. The color combination is it's very different. It's very western actually. The beautiful color combination. If you're going for an evening wear occasion or not a really very traditional occasion, you're going to a work party, a conference at work, this saree will look beautiful. Just imagine how it look combined with this beige blouse. The blouse has borders on both sides, so you can use that for the sleeve and the back. A very beautiful, very festive but still very formal saree. This is the last saree I'm going to show in this collection. It's a very pretty saree. It's a beautiful pastel pink with a slightly darker orangish pink kind of border. The border looks like an onion pink actually. The body has got nakashi work all around oval patterns, and then it's interspersed with silver zari diamond patterns, and then the zari on the border is the same color. It's a mix of gold and silver. Now let's look at how the pallu looks. Beautiful burnt orange pallu with floral patterns. There's a central band with diamond patterns and ovals inside. So it's very geometric, and the band on top and bottom have a floral band. Now let's look at the drape itself. Beautiful pastel pink combined with a lovely burnt orange pallu, and look at the blouse. The blouse again has the same work as the pallu all across. It's got nakashi work and the border on both sides. So when you pair this with this, it looks lovely. I've shown you some of the sarees in our latest collection of lightweight fancy Kanjivaram. If you're in Chennai, please visit our store in Alwarpet to see the entire collection. Our store staff will be happy to show you the collection. We have a trial room, large mirrors where you can drape the sarees on yourself and see how they feel. If you're not living in Chennai and you're living anywhere in India or across the world, visit our website avishya.com and search for lightweight fancy Kanjivaram, and this entire collection will be available online. We have lots of offers for the season. Now Pongal, Shankranti is coming. We have lots of offers for the season. If you ask our store staff or the online staff, they'll help you with what offers are available, and you can buy these sarees in our store or online. If you like this video, please click on the like button, press the bell icon so you won't miss any new drops, and we'll come with new videos every other day. Thank you.
For another bit of news for you, that we have also launched our app. So those of you who want to get a constant notifications on our uploads, please download the Avishya app. It's available on the Play Store and the Apple Store. Please download the app, and you can be sure that all our updates come to you. Thank you.